Hello everyone, and thank you for coming to the LiveBinders for Social Studies presentation today. I wanted to make a quick video about what are LiveBinders. If you're not familiar with what LiveBinders are, if you've never heard of it before, it's definitely a great tool and resource to have in your classroom or outside the classroom, either way. LiveBinders is basically your 3-ring binder for all your web resources. It's a great way to collect, organize, collaborate, and share resources with your students and also your fellow educators and professionals. Wanted to take a look at a couple of my LiveBinders here. You have that as an example, kind of get you familiar with what LiveBinders are and with what you can do with LiveBinders. Take a look at the first one here. Evernote for educators. This LiveBinder won one of the top 10 LiveBinders of 2013. It was voted on by users, and they voted this one as one of the top 10 LiveBinders of 2013. As you can tell here, LiveBinder is basically set up just as a regular binder is. Binders, you have your tabs, and you have material organized in those tabs. Well, LiveBinders has the same principle. You can create tabs over different areas, different topics. As you can see here, I have several different tabs concerning different topics concerning LiveBinders. For example, I have one here in the classroom. Now this one here, this tab, as you can see, has several different subtabs. You can organize your web links, upload documents as a subtab, and organize them in that fashion. You can see here I have several different subtabs I've set up. This one here has a link to a blog. It talks about from Joe Mazza, and he talks about using LiveBinders in his blog, or rather using Evernote in his blog rather. He has some from David Andrade. David Andrade is this really awesome blogger. If you haven't had a moment to check out his blog, it's educationaltechnologyguy.blogspot.com. Highly recommend take a moment to look at his blog. But here you can see that he has made a post about Evernote, and I was able to clip this link to his post using the LiveBinder It tool that you can download for free from livebinders.com. Makes it really easy to add links to your LiveBinder. There's also have a tab for back to school. So if you are needing resources for using Evernote heading back to school, well, here you go. I have this tab set up. There's several different sub-tabs with different resources that you might find useful to you. So basically that's how LiveBinder is set up. You can organize and create tabs and resources that way. Take a look at another one here. Anatomy of a lesson plan. That's also been one of my favorites. Gotten some pretty good feedback on Twitter as well. Some other users there. See here how I broke it up. Have resources about what exactly is a lesson plan. Resources for Bloom's taxonomy. Also I have broken down to what is the objective, what are the standards, anticipatory set, input, modeling, check for understanding, so on and so forth. So you can tell that once you have a tab set up, you can start building your LiveBinder with different resources, and this is really helpful. Now, what is also great about LiveBinders is that LiveBinders do not stay just within the 4 walls of your classroom. As physical binders are, they typically stay in the classroom, or if they go with the student, that physical binder is never shared. There hardly ever is a time when when a student will share their binder, especially across social media, Twitter, Facebook. It's not really a good way of sharing your physical binder. Doesn't really bring much meaning and ownership to the lesson and to your resources in the classroom. With LiveBinders, you can share your LiveBinder. It is available on livebinders.com. You can also share via social media. As you can see here, there's a nice little share button at the top of the toolbar here, and you have the ability to provide a link or embed your LiveBinder into a blog, website. You can share the link. You can email about it. You can tweet it. So if your students are on Twitter, or anyone else for that matter, if you have any other teachers or administration that you do like to share a resource with on Twitter, well, you have this nice little Twitter button here. You can click on that, and it automatically will populate a tweet for you. So you can see here, automatically pops in some text for you, great LiveBinder, anatomy of lesson plan, and it even gives you the link. So you can also modify that as well as you choose. That's certainly just a way of showing you that how you can tweet about that. You can also share on Facebook, Pinterest, Google Plus, Plurk. You can also share it on there as well. And also think about how do you show a lesson if you are building a binder for a certain lesson or for a class. Let's say you're building resources for your history class. Well, with LiveBinders, you can actually present the material from your LiveBinder by using the present button here. If you go, it has a little icon, click on present, and it actually cleans it up for you a little bit, gets some aspects in the normal mode that you wouldn't necessarily see in present mode. So it makes it a little bit more cleaner, and you can just click on a tab and go through one by one. If that is how you built your binder to do. You share resources with students in class. And like I said, you can also share a binder via social media. Direct your students to your binder for all the class handouts, class notes. You can also put in updates about when material as projects are due, or any other aspect. There's numerous ways that you can use LiveBinders to help you in your classroom. So that is just kind of a brief overview of what LiveBinders are. If you are certainly looking at bringing your classroom to a more engaged area of learning, LiveBinders is certainly a great place to start. You have students create their own LiveBinder, personalize their LiveBinder as they choose. Again, as you can see here, these LiveBinders I went through and have uploaded images. So as a cover image, so you can see the image there. They can personalize that. So if they want to put a picture of themselves on there, certainly they can do that. Whatever you choose. Students will definitely take ownership of their LiveBinder, and they can add to that throughout their learning process. And it doesn't necessarily have to stop at school. LiveBinders is something that they can start as soon as possible and work through that for the rest of their career. We always talk about students being a lifelong learner, and certainly this is something that LiveBinders will help assist with. This is something that students will be able to build upon, perfect, and add resources to as they go throughout life in their learning career. So again, this has just been a quick overview of what LiveBinders are. You can start free today at www.livebinders.com. Completely free to use. Highly recommend it. Thank you again for coming today. I appreciate your time. You have a great day.